There's been so many guys that have come and gone. So many guys that have come up and did the same thing I did when I first came in the game, right? So you have the victors and even before Victor, all these guys come up, they start beating me. But they don't know how to make the adjustments to keep going. See, I can stay right here for long. I can outlast all these guys that's in front of me right now if I want to, another 10 years, and I'll still be in the top. It's knowing how to make the proper adjustments, though. They don't know how to do that. And don't get it twisted. It ain't just adjustments. It's genetics as well. Genetics is, of course, is everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do all the cardio, all of that stuff. So what I'm saying is, so guys have come, beat me, and now I'm right back beating them again a few years later. Now they gone. They've retired. You see what I'm saying? So if like I said, if I want to outlast any of these guys that's ahead of me right now, I probably could if I wanted to, but I'm not going to last up. I'm not going to compete that much longer.
Yo, what up guys, it's your boy Williams Fitness back again with another video. So, the fifth part of the Generation Iron interview with Dexter Jackson just dropped yesterday. And there's a bit of a comment on there that's got the bodybuilding world a bit of a buzz at the minute. And it was a bit of a sweeping statement from Dexter saying basically he can stay in the game for another 10 years and literally beat and outlast everybody that's in front of him now. Now, I think personally that was a very arrogant statement. I genuinely stand by that. I think it was a very arrogant statement. I think it was quite delusional to think that Dexter could, in 10 years' time, still be ahead of everybody coming through now. Bear in mind, we've got the likes of, looking ahead, in 10 years' time, there will be no Phil Heath, there will be no Sean Roden, or Rowley, or even Brandon Curry for that matter, because of just this sheer mass. They'll have to start considering retirement within the next 5-6 years. It's just being a realist. So, but when we've got the likes of, say, people like Luke Sando, who are very young, coming through, and everybody else that's got potential coming through, I think it's a very sweeping statement for Dexter to just make out he's going to beat everybody that's already in front of him. And the arrogance of the statement is quite hilarious because he's not even beating the guys in front of him now. So why would he? Just outlasting somebody isn't beating them. Beating them is getting the victory. A victory is the fucking defeat. Do you know what I mean? Is defeating your opponent. So I think it was very naive. It was a stupid statement because he's not beating anybody at the minute. He's a top 5 contender at best at the minute. I know a lot of you are going to jump on me, but he has got a serious gut issue. And after seeing several pictures, seeing him at Tampa Pro, it's very pronounced now. I'm not saying it's a bubble gut. I'm not fucking Louis Marco. I'm just saying there is an issue there. And I think that's down to age. I don't think, it's faults in his physique, as a bodybuilder per se, but it is a fault that would get marked down against him on stage. Last year was one on abs, If it comes down to it this year, Dexter's fucked. But saying that, so would Rowley and Brandon. They haven't exactly got the best abs in the world either. So, personally, I don't think... Dexter isn't going to obviously stay in the game for another 10 years. That's a fact. It was just... I got slightly annoyed by it because, I get confidence and I understand it, but there's a fine line between being confident and being arrogant. You can't say you're going to beat some guys in 10 years' time just because they'll retire. If you're not beating them here and now, you're not beating them. It's plain and simple. They're better than you at that moment. That's a fact. So, personally, I don't agree with Dexter. I think he's way out of line. But I do think it's funny, and it's just Dexter being Dexter. Obviously, he's going to big himself up. Who wouldn't? But what do you guys think? Do you think it was a silly comment? Do you think it was funny? Do you think he was just doing it to just get some more hype around him coming up to the Olympia? What do you guys think? Drop a comment below. I've been me, you and you. Peace.